Good morning, my name is Cristina Didero and I'm here today with Federico Peri, one of the designers who took part in this thrilling project initiated by Stefano Fossati from Italian Cultural Institute in Hong Kong. Good morning, Federico. I would like to ask you how did you initiate this project, and if you can tell us a little bit about your approach to it.
Hi everybody, and hi Cristina, thanks for having me. And this project starts a couple of months ago, and we start to develop together with Cinque Vie and Mr. Lawrence, considering to divide the project in 3 different meetings in the beginning. The first step was my presentation, so I show my work to the students and I explain them how I consider design, how I consider the project that I did. And then the second meeting we discussed about the path and the inspiration that are part of my work. So I explained to the students what are my tastes, what is my path that starts since the university till this moment.
My first collection has to take a kind of inspiration from my childhood. In fact, my grandparents had industrial shelving factories, and I spent a lot of time in their factories when I was really young. And so I thought that could be the starting point of my experience in furniture design.
And explaining them also the Italian design, also the history of the Italian design, mixed together with the contemporary Italian design. And then the final meeting, I have the opportunity to see their work, what they did during the period of the topic that they were doing. And I discussed with them, they show me all the entire project, and I discussed with them my impression or their result.
So I understand that you really enjoy the process of dealing with students. So if you would have a suggestion for a student before starting their professional career, what would it be?
Yeah, I really enjoy to work with them because it was really interesting also the fact that they were in Hong Kong, so the culture is quite different compared to the Italian, to the European one. So it was really interesting to understand their interest and how they act into the design. First of all, my suggestion to the students is to be curious every time, because design is curiosity, is also inspiration, is many things, but curiosity in the beginning is the main is the pillar, I think, of this kind of job. And then another suggestion that maybe is quite common, but is to hold on, to go on every time, even in the bad moments, because it happens. It's like the life is common that you have periods that are really good and others are not so good, but you have to hold on in that period because it permits you to make your behavior, your DNA starts in that point and then goes in the right way.
How would you describe your approach, your personal approach to design?
My approach to design is, I can say that it's different. It depends about the project. Every time I try to be as honest as possible with myself, with the project that I'm doing. And I used to start from the matter. That's really important. I prefer to choose materials that age gracefully during time and is really important, the authenticity of the matter. And then another important aspect is to answer a brief. Usually, if the client could be a private client or a gallery or a brand, I think it's really important to answer to the brief, because every time is different, every time you have to invent something different. But the one thing for sure that you have to invest your time is to understand the brief and then to give the right answer.
What were your expectations at the beginning of the project, and as it has been developed for some months, so did you find your expectation in the results?
Well, to be sincere, as I didn't know the students, I didn't know how kind of expectation I could have. But I can say for sure that my expectation was high, and I expect that the project were really well thinked. And at the end of the project, when I start to see the work in progress and then the final result, I think that the result is really good. Some of the projects are really well thinked, and I think that some projects could be almost ready for not for the market, but to be shown to some design company.
This is very interesting, and it doesn't happen so often. So I would like to know what you as a designer discovered during this project. It's conceived as a bridge between East and West. Maybe you find something new or something unexpected?
Well, I find that in this period we are more closer than the past. So maybe 20 years ago we were quite different because we have different culture, obviously. Even if Hong Kong is quite different from the east part of the world. But now I didn't find so many different considerations in design, in the design making. And I think that if we discuss about this topic within 100 years, for example, it will be probably everything really merged, because really blending, because as the global is going on, there are less differences compared to past years. So I have found some good surprise in what I see in the behavior of the students, but there is not a really huge difference between East and West.
I understand that this relationship that has been carried on for so many months is going to become a show, like an exhibition. Can you tell us something about it?
In March there will be an exhibition in Hong Kong where we exhibit our project together with the project of the students, the result of the workshop of the students. And then everything will come back in Milan, where we will exhibit in Milan in Cinque Vie district at CM, and then we will see all the projects together.
I would like just to underline that this is a project initiated by Stefano Fossati from the Italian Cultural Institute in Hong Kong, in collaboration with Cinque Vie in Milan and curated by Mr. Lawrence. And the project has been supported by the Hong Kong Baptist University, Academy of Visual Arts, Hong Kong Design Institute, the Hong Kong Polytechnic University, and the School of Design. Thank you very much, Federico.
Thank you very much, Cristina. Thank you to everybody.